Our CT320 can be used on a variety of different job sites. It can be used to remove overlayments, it can be used to remove glues, epoxies. Primarily with the diamond drum on it, it's used to reduce concrete. This machine will cut up to 1 inch in one pass. Installed on our CT320 right now is a full stack of diamond blades. You'll notice 63 12-inch diamond blades and 62 3mm spacers. As I said before, this setup is for shaving with the diamond blades installed on it here. Beside the CT320 here, we have the 12-inch scarifying drum with TCT cutters on it. This is used to reduce concrete. It's used to plane off different coatings or to profile concrete to a certain surface profile. This is our R2D2 power unit. First, at the top here, you're going to notice your compressor. This blows compressed air into the filters to keep them clean. Coming down here, you'll see the emergency stop button, your start button, and the soft start switch. At the front of the R2D2 power station, you're going to notice a distribution box. This is where power comes in to the vacuum and out to the shaver. Here, you're going to notice the HEPA upgrade kit that is an add-on feature of the R2D2 vacuum. This is our R2D2 filter unit. This unit is equipped with a 5-inch dust port and a 3-inch dust port. If needed, you can put a cap on to block the 5-inch or block the 3-inch, depending on what piece of equipment that you're using this machine for. For the shaver, you will need both the 3-inch and the 5-inch for operation. The filter unit also has 4 lifting points at the top of the unit here, and below here is a dust bin where all the dust is collected. You release the clamps on the dustbin falls, and it has a wheel to be able to cart it to the dump site. Once you get on site, you're going to want to connect the power unit and the filter unit together. You're going to start by connecting this bracket here from the filter unit into the power unit. The reason why these two units are separate, the power unit and the filter unit, is for ease of transport and to be able to get it through a standard door opening. To connect the power unit to the filter unit, first you're going to grab your 10-foot hose, connect it into the fan motor on the power unit, come around to the filter unit, and connect the other end of the hose to your filter unit. Once you've connected the hose from the power unit to the filter unit, you're going to then connect your electrical cord here into your filter unit, and the dust compressor hose into your filter unit as well. Once you've connected your hose from your power unit to your filter unit, the compressor hose and the electrical cord, you are then ready to plug your machine into the mains power. On the bottom of your compressor tank, you're going to notice a valve. This valve is used daily to drain the water and condensation out of the compressor tank. Over here, you're also going to have a condensation buildup in this container here. You're going to want to open that and let the condensation drain out. On the fan of the power unit here, you're going to notice a damper to reduce suction or increase suction. When you're using the R2D2 with the CT320 shaver, you're going to want this fully open for maximum suction. If you were using it with a different machine, you may want to close it off slightly to reduce the suction. To connect your R2D2 to power, you're going to take the main power cord coming from your generator or your building's power supply. The power needs to be 480 volt, 3-phase at 60 amps. You're going to take your main building power or generator power and connect it into your distribution box here. You're going to take your next power cord that goes from your distribution box to your shaver, and you're going to connect it into the other socket here. Once you've connected your R2D2 to power, you'll notice in the center of the distribution box here is a phase reversal switch. The R2D2 is phase sensitive, so you're going to need to ensure that it is on the right phase. You'll start in either the number 1 or the number 2 direction. Once you've chosen the 1 or 2, you'll come down to your control panel. You want to make sure that your soft start switch for your motor is in the 0 position. After confirming that, you're going to pull out on your emergency stop button and hit the start button. If the start button does not illuminate with a green light, you'll come back up to your distribution box, switch it from one side to the other, come back down to your control panel, push the start button. You're going to leave it in the Y position for 10 seconds, and then you're going to switch it over to the final position after 10 seconds. The CT320 shaver, you're going to notice a 3-inch dust port. You're going to connect your 3-inch hose from your R2D2 vacuum into the 3-inch dust port. This 3-inch dust port is used to collect all of the airborne dust. For any dust left on the ground, we have our dust extraction trolley. This trolley connects onto the back of the machine with a clamp here. This clamp goes onto the back axle. You slide the dust extraction trolley into the machine, and the clamp is tightened onto the axle with this bolt here. You're ready to connect your dust collector hoses. The 3-inch hose goes into the 3-inch port. 5-inch hose goes into your 5-inch port on the filter unit. Come over to the shaver and connect the 3-inch hose into your 3-inch port, and your 5-inch hose into your dust extraction trolley. Now I'm going to show you how to start up the CT320 shaver. At the side of the electrical panel here, you're going to notice your potentiometer. This increases and decreases the travel speed. At the top of your electrical panel, you'll notice an emergency stop button, start button, your reverse and your forward switch, and your soft start for your motor. Prior to starting the machine, it's very important that you put your safety strap on. If by any chance the machine does get away from you, this key will pull out and it will kill power to the machine. So it's very important that you connect that either to your wrist or to your belt loop. Once that's connected, the first lever over here on the left-hand side of the machine is the lock for the front swivel wheel. You can lock that so the swivel wheel is locked in the forward position. That way you can make a straight cut. Here is your fine pitch control, either up or down. Prior to starting the machine, you're going to want to make sure that it is fully up. Then you're going to lock the fine pitch control with this lever here. On the right-hand side of the machine is your up and down. This takes the machine in and out of the cut. You're going to also want to make sure that that lever is in the upward position prior to starting the machine. Next, you're going to come into your potentiometer and make sure that it's in the 0 position, all the way turned down. Then on your forward and reverse switch, you're going to want to make sure that it is in the forward direction. On your fine adjustment of the cage, you're going to want to make sure it's all the way in the upright position, and lock it off with your lever here. After that, you're ready to start up your machine. Lift up on the emergency stop button, turn on the start button. You are in the forward direction. And then on the soft start for the motor, similar to the dust collector, you're going to want to put it in the Y position for 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, you can switch it over to the final on position. Now I'm going to show you how to replace the drum on the CT320. So first you're going to remove all the bolts out of the right hand side of the machine. You're then going to screw 2 of the bolts into the threaded holes on each side, one on the right hand side, one on the left hand side. You're going to tighten these bolts down. As you tighten the bolts, you'll notice that the panel starts to separate from the machine. You want to do this evenly on each side until the panel is off the machine. You're then going to grab the panel, pull it off the machine, exposing your drum. Once your side panel is removed from the machine, you're going to grab the drum, pull it out. The easiest way to take the drum off is to get yourself a strap, loop it underneath the drum, lift up on it, and just pull the drum out. To install a drum onto the CT320, first you're going to come up to the top of the machine and you're going to lower the machine so the shaft is slightly higher than the drum. That makes it easier to lift the drum onto the shaft of the machine. And you just slide it in. Now I'm going to show you how to install the diamond drum onto the CT320. Similar to the scarifying cage, you're going to want to lower your fine pitch dial so the shaft is just slightly higher than the drum itself. You're going to loop a strap underneath the drum, and on each side you're going to lift it up, get it close to the machine, and turn it until it's just slightly on the machine. You're then going to grab it at the back side and push it onto the machine. Once you've changed the drum on the CT320, it's time to reinstall the side panel. On the drum, you'll notice that there's a hexagon fitting to match up with the shaft on the machine. On the side of the machine, you'll also notice there's 2 hardened steel guide pins. That's to ensure that the side panel goes in the same spot each time. You'll lift up the side panel, you'll get it in place, and line it up with the hardened steel pins, and lift the side panel into place. Once you've put the panel on the side of the machine, you've lined it up with the hardened steel guide pins, you want to replace the bolts. You want to tighten them as tight as you can get them.